Hey guys, what's the name? The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker HD is the game. In the last episode, we went and found Makar, and he awakened as the new Wind Sage. And in this one, we're going to be going through the Earth Temple with him. He's so cute, and when we hold him, we hold him like this. Look at his little legs in the back. He's he's wiggling them around. That's probably the cutest part of this. Yeah, I'm just really excited to have this, to spend a dungeon with Makar. I mean, yeah, he's gonna be a fun partner for sure. So as always, I'm just gonna kind of go through this and kind of play on autopilot and just kind of chat about real life and stuff if that's okay. First thing that we need to do though is we need to take control of Makar. So with Medley, her ability that she had, the thing that she did for us was she would reflect light off of her harp and allow us to get through puzzles and whatnot by doing that. Makar, he can fly as well, and he acts like a little helicopter. It's cute. Uh-oh, there's a wizard down there. I acted a little bit too hasty. Let's see, let's put Makar in safety and not have him face the Wizrobe, especially being that he's made of wood and it's throwing fire around, so it's probably not the best thing. So let's see, what will we do? Oh, goodness. Good aim, I think. Let's see, let's just shoot this guy down. I wonder if, oh no, I did not mean to do that. I meant to use ice arrows and not what I just did. Oh well, it's fine. I'm just gonna use regular arrows. Awesome, job is done. So now we're going to want to use Makar. And he has an ability different from Medley. He doesn't reflect light. Instead, this little guy plants trees. Go over here, press A. Giant trees immediately sprout up out of the ground. And they have little smiley faces on them. And a branch as a nose as well. So they're really cute. And once you plant the second one, treasure chest will appear. Cool. So finally, if I'm remembering right, we're gonna want to fly him over here and ignore the Skullfos. And you would think that he would be too lightweight to actually press the switch, but for some reason he's not. Let's bring him over this way. And he'll knock out the wind for us. So one thing that I really like about the Wind Temple is it makes really good use of all of the items and interesting combinations as well. Especially with the item that we're going to get in this dungeon that I don't want to spoil, but is one of my favorites in the series. So what we're going to want to do is use our iron boots to weigh this down, and also have your Deku leaf equipped here. Take off the iron boots, which are still in Link's possession, so somehow he weighs less now. I don't know how that works. And then you'll be able to fly across, but I had to drop down because I forgot this. An orange rupee. Okay, that's actually not bad. Now, if it were a joy pendant, that'd be a different story. But I'll definitely take that. And also, we want to open this up while we're down here as well. Especially with the last two dungeons of the game, or rather this one and the Earth Temple, it's really useful. Really useful to use those to open up those portals because you do have a lot of. There are larger dungeons, so you have a lot more traveling you need to do, and if you need to backtrack or something, it's a lot more convenient using those pipes than physically walking yourself. These basically become much more useful later in the game. So the trees aren't as big as they look like when Makar was down here. I don't know, they looked like they were giant trees when he was down here, but now that we're next to him, we're like half their height, so they're not too incredibly tall. Now, one thing that I do find kind of annoying, if I'm gonna be honest, is because we use so many items in this dungeon, it does get annoying switching between items all the time. And I discovered that when I was practicing, that there is a lot of switching around of items that you need to do. So I guess just know that in this dungeon, your most commonly used items are going to be, well, the one that we're going to get, the Deku Leaf, and the Iron Boots, I would say. You do use the other ones as well, but those three are definitely the most common. So make it, I guess, a goal to have those equipped, so you won't have to switch between them too often. Okay, so now that we're in this room, let's throw Makar to safety, because I don't care if Medley gets hit, I'm not letting anything land ahead of Makar. He's just too pure for him. We must protect this child of the world. There you go. Sign both of these things out, and again, making plenty of use of old items here. Blow this little, I guess, turbine right here, and yeah. And one thing that I think is kind of cute. Come here, Makar. Oh, no! That ended up being so much darker than I meant it to be. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to call him, not pull out a bomb. He says, "Aw." It's like a foot ledge, but it's too much for him, so we need to Bring him on down. Yeah, Medley would be able to make that jump. He unfortunately cannot. So this switch right here simply just puts that panel back and forth. Not sure why, but it does. And you're gonna have these iron metal traps right here as well. So watch out for those. You'll see more of those in the dungeon as we come on through them. As we come on through this dungeon. If I get randomly quiet through random segments of the commentary, it's probably because I'm blowing my nose. I'm sorry. It's probably TMI, but allergies are bothering me a little bit today. So if I just get randomly quiet, it's because I'm doing that, and I'm doing everyone the favor of muting myself whenever I do that. So now that we're up here, this room is kind of annoying, and you'll see why here in just a moment. Let's send Makar up this way, and is this not the room that I think it is? It has to be the room that I think it is. Okay, it is, I think. Actually, no, I'm confusing with the later room. Ignore me completely. So, yeah, chatting about real life stuff a little bit. I guess I'll talk about my day today. Today has been, well, today is Monday, am I right? Yeah, today's Monday. So, I don't really have a weekly routine right now. Normally, I kind of have a routine that I always go by. I guess I always tend to be in some sort of routine. But, you know, it's this weird, I guess, like, kind of vacuum or period of time. Which, by the way, after you plant that final tree up there, Makar will be stolen. And there's nothing you can do about it, unfortunately. He had to sacrifice himself for us. And I just finished saying we wouldn't let a thing land a hand on him. Well, oh well. Link, I'm over here! He's so cute. So yeah. If you look around, you'll notice that there's, I guess, like these targets that are lying around here on the wall. Kind of make note of that. They will be of use later. P-hats. Let's take them out instantly with the bow and arrow because they are quite annoying in this dungeon, I've got to say. So if you come over here, you're going to see Makar's behind bars, and there's nothing we can do about it. So we're just going to have to ignore him for now. Ooh, golden feather over here. Don't mind if I do. And we came through that door over there, can't get him, and there's only one more door to go through, so let's head on this way. And ignore these guys on the side, because I don't feel like fighting them right now. So this room over here, again, I just recommend doing yourself the favor of taking out the P-hats immediately, just so they don't bother you later. They're just really annoying, and they happen to swoop in at the most inconvenient times possible. So yeah, just do yourself a favor. So, okay. Wow. I don't think timing gets any worse than that. And I'm not giving him the chance to sneak up on me again like he just did. We're gonna go down here and just take him out before he gets the chance to do that. There you go. Okay, so I guess that's a safer way to come on down. So let's see, what you're gonna wanna do is, oop, not below that over there because that's not gonna do you any good. Come on over this way, and again, we're just gonna take out these floor masters so they don't grab me when I least suspect it like they did just a moment ago. Yeah, I would not have minded it at all if they were left behind in the Earth Temple. They didn't need to bring them along here. So, I was saying in the last episode that I actually prefer this to the Earth Temple, and I'm having second thoughts now. Because I practiced through this yesterday. Maybe I was just having a hard time, but I was going completely off of memory, you know, and I've played through this game in years, and I got kind of stumped and a little confused and a little frustrated at random points, I found. So, wait a moment, why did I come into this room? Oh, okay, there you go. I saw that door over there and I was like, wait, I can't do anything. I can't. See, this is what I'm talking about. They're just so annoying. I hate P-hats. I mean, they're up there, they're getting up there with mini ones now. So yeah, I saw this and I kind of panicked for a second. I was like, wait, why am I here? But then, really? Okay, thank you. We're gonna want to come on through this door. But yeah, I was practicing and I was actually having a little bit of a hard time because of, you know, again, I'm going completely off of memory. And I've got to say that I think that the build-up of difficulty in Dungeons and Wind Waker was done really, really well. I would say it's pretty linear in terms of how difficult they are. You know, again, not assuming you're not counting the Forsaken Fortress as a dungeon here. Which, well, I guess that would just add to it, yeah, because it was technically the first, and that was definitely the easiest. So, yeah, I'll say that. I'll say that they did a really good job of just, I guess, kind of making that build up pretty good, or linear, like least difficult to most difficult. Because I would say that this is probably more difficult, at least in my opinion, than the Earth Temple was. Okay, and also, Wizrobes, they're also very annoying, so watch out for them as well. So this room, you're just gonna kind of want to keep on going on through, and keep an eye on your magic, because we will be using our Deku Leaf a lot in this dungeon. Ooh, glad I cleared that. I didn't think I was going to. So it's really easy to, I guess, kind of not keep an eye on that. And if you're about to come into this dungeon and you're preparing, I would highly recommend just taking out that big Octo that's near Outset Island and get yourself this magic upgrade, because, man, it really comes in handy in here. I mean, you can do it. You can definitely go through here without the magic upgrade, but you're gonna have to be completely filled up on magic in certain segments, and that just gets annoying, constantly slashing the grass when you could be doing it less and less. So, highly recommend getting the magic upgrade before you come into here. But there's definitely a decent amount of magic stocked up in the grass and whatnot around here, so don't worry too much about it. So, I want to show you guys something. The way this room is designed, if you fall down, you're supposed to go all the way back over there and start again and try to fly through this room all over again. It's really annoying. And if you try to come up here and think, great, I'm going to hop into it with my Deku Leaf, the game doesn't want you to. But you can. It's kind of difficult to time, if I'm going to be honest. I got it on my first try just then, so I actually kind of lucked out a little bit. Normally it takes me a few tries, but I just want to let you know that it is possible to backflip into that and catch the draft. Link gets just far enough off the ground where he can equip his Deku Leaf and then catch the draft. But it is kind of difficult with this load. I probably made it look easier than it is, but yeah, I just want to let you know that is an option just in case you fall down. You'll probably be able to more quickly pull that stun off than to go all the way back to the beginning again, especially if you're like all the way over here. So like I said, you can do this with the regular magic meter, but it's just a lot easier pulling this off with the upgrade. Yeah, I would just really recommend it. More Wizrobes, more P-hats. Okay. That guy, this one over is actually pretty far away. Ooh, that arrow shot through the skull and straight on over to him. I love it when the Wizrobes dissipate and reappear in the exact same spot that they were. You think they would learn, but they don't, and it's really nice whenever they do that. Wow. Wow! There you go. So I'd say this P-hat's doing a really good job of avoiding me. Really, it was just my bad aim. So there you go. Got all of them taken out. And I feel better now. Now that I've released my rage on them. So make your way over to this side of the room. And I've got to say, this is a pretty large room. This is definitely, I would also say, the largest dungeon that we've come to so far as well. Especially this main room over here. It just feels massive. So you'll notice that we return back to the main room here. And also there is a pot over here. Go ahead and open this up while you're here. It's easy to miss, but it'll be really convenient in case you need to do any backtracking later. Is that gonna catch it? Nope, it's not. There you go, that should do it. Ooh, magic. Don't mind if I do. Okay, I actually didn't need that magic. I didn't need to risk my life for that, but oh well. Okay, let's come on over here. Put on the iron boots. Not pull out a bomb. That's not what I meant to do. Keep doing that accidentally. Once you do, a lower section will open on up, and suddenly this room is a lot larger than it once was. Yeah, this place is just absolutely massive. Okay, so I'm trying to think, what is our next objective here? I believe it is to hop straight down. Okay, so yeah, hop on down. Oh, and hopefully you'll equip your Deku Leaf and not just fall like I did. But really, all that distance for just a quarter heart of damage, man, Link is pretty indestructible if he fell from that height and didn't break a leg at least. Anyways, come on over this way. And this room is really interesting. So you need to not do that. Although I wonder, can bombs blow these things up? I'm pretty positive that's a no. But man, it would be such a hack if they did. Yeah, I didn't think they did. Okay, yeah, so this room is kind of annoying and repetitive. What you want to do is use your iron boots to break through the wall. And I recommend, another thing, is there's a lot of chew jellies in here. And, I mean, I guess I kind of always knew this, but I forgot just how convenient it is to kill chew jellies with arrows. Just do yourself a favor, especially if you have the arrow upgrade. Just land arrows in those guys. It's just a lot easier than waiting for them to come back up and then dealing them damage, and yeah. If you look, these guys aren't activated yet, but they still have a little bump on their back. It's interesting. So, in this room, what we're going to want to do is pull this over, right underneath this little hole over here. I think I did that right. Let's look on up real quick. Oh, nope, need to pull it back. One, oh, look at that. There's a nice little marking on the floor to tell me where I should put it. Thank you very much. And we can't quite climb up onto this, so we're going to need to bring over that other block over there so that we have, I guess, kind of like a stepping stool in order to get up to that and then be able to spring on up to the other side. So, I guess more real-life talking stuff. So yeah, my day today. I can't remember where I left off. I don't think I actually ended up starting talking about my day. So yeah, it's been, I guess, just a regular day, as it's been recently, because I moved down here about a week and a half before classes begin, and I'm recording this on a Tuesday. Classes begin, oh my goodness, in 2 days. Wait, no, it's a Monday. Okay, I have 3 days. It's a little bit better. So classes are beginning soon, and today, I woke up in my normal little morning routine, because I have a little morning routine, a normal routine, and wait, what is? Oh, never mind. Ignore me. I thought that was one of these over here. But so yeah, I have I guess a little bit of a morning routine. Did that, and afterwards I went to the grocery store and picked up groceries for the week, and that ended up taking honestly longer than I would have liked. Walmart did not have everything that I needed, so I had to go to Publix. Ooh, 2 for the price of 1. So I ended up having to go to Publix. So I had to go to 2 different grocery stores to get all the things that I needed. And what was it that I couldn't find at Walmart? It was pepitas, which I need for a recipe that I'm making, a new recipe that I'm trying out. And what else was it that I could not find? Rice vinegar. And I did end up finding like all the vegetables and everything that I needed at Walmart, but I was at Walmart, couldn't find everything. I thought, great, I have to go to Publix now, and I don't want like the vegetables and the sour cream and stuff that I got. I didn't want that sitting in the car while I was doing all that. So I put back a lot of my, I guess, like cold items, and ended up having to get them at Publix instead, just because I couldn't find rice vinegar and pepitas, which I could have skipped down the rice vinegar, but I really needed the pepitas. So yeah, that was kind of annoying, but that's okay. So it just took longer than it really needed to. Came back home, started unpacking the groceries, and I noticed something in my kitchen. So I mentioned to you guys a few episodes ago that I am dog sitting a dog right now, and on the first night, I thought, great, I'll have her sleep in the crate, and I'll put the crate in my room so she has a little bit of company, right? But then she kept whining throughout the night, and I didn't really sleep well, so I thought, okay, well, maybe she doesn't like the crate, so I won't do that to her again. Instead, I will have her in the kitchen, which is the easiest room, or it's the room most suited to have a dog stay in my house, because there's no like wires or things that are easily chewable. Anything in there that she could get into that would make a mess, I can easily remove, like the trash can. You know, it's not like there's furniture in there that she could pee on or anything like that. So it's just it's a room best suited for that. So what I did was I put her in there, and I don't have like a dog, how do you call it? Like not a fence, but a gate, like a dog gate, you know, to section out parts of your house. I don't have one of those, so instead I put the kennel that I like normally have her stay in, or that I had her stay in the one night, in the doorway of the kitchen, and it fits it pretty well, and it closed it off. So I went to bed, and I heard her whining a little bit, and then it kind of quieted down, so that, okay, good, so she's gone to bed, all is fine. But today, when I was unpacking the groceries, so after I finished unpacking the groceries, I was walking through the door of the kitchen, and I realized that she had chewed I guess the boards on the inside of the walkway, or the open way, or the door frame of the kitchen. Anyway, session short number 35. So yeah, she had chewed that up. It was minor chewing, but it was definitely like, I mean, and you wouldn't notice it either because it's kind of at, I guess, like a little bit below my knee level. It's kind of like at my shin level. So it's not really all that noticeable, but yeah, she had chewed the wood there. So I looked at her and I said, Kahlua, did you do this? And she immediately knew what I was talking about. Went to the living room and curled up on the couch because she was sad. So yeah, I just kind of looked at it and I thought, well, what can you do? So tonight she will be sleeping in the crate, and I will put the crate in another room, so if she whines, you know, I won't hear her. And I hate to do that, but I can't have her tearing up my kitchen, and I can't have her keeping me up at night either. So I didn't want to have her in a crate by herself in another room, but I think it's just what I'm gonna have to do, unfortunately. Anyways, mini boss time. Our mini boss is another Wizrobe who has the power to summon other Wizrobes. So what you're gonna want to do is ignore all the enemies except for that other Wizrobe. I guess you could take out, I guess you could take out the first Wizrobe if you'd like to, or whatever enemies you'd like. But the reason why I say I take him out first is because he spawns all sorts of enemies. So you just spawn the Keese, and he'll spawn like Moblins and all sorts of enemies. So I would recommend taking him out first, because unless you do, he will keep spawning enemies and you'll just have, I guess, like an endless fight. I don't know if at any point he eventually stops that, but, darn Keese. Shoot, I was trying to lock onto him so I could shoot him with an arrow, but yeah, sometimes you're not gonna be able to lock on, you're just gonna have to free shoot like this. There you go, got him. And we're gonna keep on shooting him and ignoring the enemies that are around here because they're just gonna keep on being produced unless we take him out. So I don't know if he has his own name. He's a Wizrobe, but I don't know if he has his special own name. If that orange Wizrobe does have its own name, name going up on the screen right now. But I'm just gonna call him Orange Wizrobe. Oh, okay. Come on, and jump attack should finish you off. Awesome. So after you kill him, unfortunately, the mini boss music stops playing, which makes me really sad because I really like the mini boss music. But oh well, what can you do? Now we just have regular battle music. So let's take out the Keese. And was that all of them? Awesome. Cool, now let's go for the Knight's Crest, which I don't think I technically really need at this point, but they're a rare item, and when something's rare, you just want it, you know what I mean? Oh, P-Hats are being spawned. Who's spawning the P-Hats? Is it the other Wizrobe who's spawning enemies now? I didn't know you could do that. Let's take him out. Oh, wow. That is fierce, man. Link did a jump attack while he was on fire. I mean, if your enemy is literally burning alive and still jumps at you for an attack, you know you have a serious opponent. I would not want to be that Wizrobe. Or you're fighting me. Okay. Come on, jump attack. There you go. That's probably not going to be it. But, you know, let's just go ahead and take out these P-Hats. Because, again, all it takes is one arrow. Speaking of one arrow. Oh. Wow, I'm surprised that didn't knock you out. I thought after a jump attack and an arrow, you'd be done. Either way, there you go. And let's go to the middle. Yeah! I normally forget to do that. Ah, that's nice. That's really fun. Cool. Well, let's go break all the orbs around here first and see what they left me. Because I was gonna say I've been using my arrows a lot, but I still had 94. I was very good at my arrows. In fact, I'm probably good on all my items as I am. Cool. Well, typically after we fight a mini boss, we get an item. So let's see what we got here. We get the hook shot. It extends, it retracts, it latches onto things. What a cool invention. It sounded like an advertisement there for a second. So, yeah, there we go. New item, the hook shot. One of my favorite items in the game. It's just really cool and has a lot of nifty little uses. You're gonna see them as we go through the next episodes. I will be sure to show those off for you. But yeah, really nifty little item. It's like the future of the hook shot, or of the grappling hook, excuse me. So yeah, we can use it to hook shot up onto targets, and we're gonna be using that to traverse a lot of this dungeon. So, pretty cool. I don't know why I equipped the iron boots, because we actually need the skull hammer here. Yeah, the only item in this dungeon that I don't believe is used, or that's required to be used, is the grappling hook, if I'm mistaken. Or the boomerang, I don't think that's required to be used either, but all these other items, you have to use them. Oh, maybe not the bombs. And maybe not this. I don't know. You end up using a lot of items. So, but yeah. So, there you go. Anyways, I think we're going to end things off here because we're probably around or past the 25-minute mark. So, next time on Let's Play The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker HD, we will go through the next portion of the Wind Temple. Thank you to my patrons, William, Nintendo Black Crisis, Joseph from Joe Bro Show, Drew Haddad, and Grant Spector. I'm Camerani, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys back here next time. Goodbye, guys.